Mr. Chairman, just a rider, because when you spoke to the team of the experts here, because we look at them from the other side experts, we are like the people from this angle. Now, you could mention, in as much as we are talking about turnaround maintenance, you also talked about the feeders, which has to do with the pipe that's linked to the various refineries. I want to, first of all, commend the group CEO of NNPC, because that of the 15-kilometer Eleme-Ogoni axis that leads to the two refineries, it is out of the assistance. I can tell you the job is fast going with ROCC working right now. I want to really thank the NNPC team for their support towards that, because we can't actually talk about production without a good accessible road. So I must have to thank them. I visited even last week and I saw what they are doing. It has been their sole support to us. But just a rider again, the problem we are also facing, if we maintain all the refineries and the security situation within the Niger Delta, and most of the areas is not handled, we won't see the products that will feed into it. And I will be very, very happy if these same experts here will be able to meet with another committee you are heading, the Committee on Crude Theft, because we have to see how we can handle that problem once and for all. We are collaborators. We are partners. If anything is wrong with this country today, it will affect all of us. So I think by the time they call you people on this, let's meet also as critical stakeholders. Thank you and God bless.
This is fasting period, and I would like to know, I would like us to have, I think in executive session. I would like us to have executive session when we can visit the refineries, and also the documents that has been forwarded to us will be distributed to the senators, so that we can go through them and then take a visit to the refineries and come back and give the report. So if there's any other thing that we need, we will write to the group CEO, and then so that they can furnish us any of the information that we will need from our respective positions. I don't know if I'm speaking the mind of the senators. Yes.
Refinery is holding pressure. We have actually used it to transfer crude over 450,000 barrels of oil into the refinery. So it's functional. We've reserved it over the period of time, but there are also process going on to replace the whole line. But in the meantime, this line will hold and will be able to sustain the current activities that we are doing. The second line from Escravos into Warri Refinery is also holding pressure. We have pressure tested it. So as soon as we are ready to flow crude oil into it, it will also hold. The same way we'll deal with the Boni to Okrika, we're doing the same thing from Escravos all the way to Kaduna. There's an ongoing process of having a bid, operate, and transfer process that will practically replace almost all our pipeline network. But in the meantime, the lines that we have today, we have kept them in condition that will be able to enable us transfer crude from Escravos into Warri. There are some works we are doing between Warri and Kaduna, but by the time the refinery is ready, it will also be available to provide. So we do not have any fears around having the lines available. But it does have issues. This my brother senator has raised security of the pipeline. Even at the best of intentions, there's so much going on around security of this asset. It would be good if we have a session for you to also support the committees working on crude theft and other interventions of government to ensure that safety of those lines are there. By no means, line available doesn't mean that someone will not hack into it and create problems for us. But we are doing everything possible to protect these lines. And of course, whatever time is convenient for you, we'll arrange for the oversight visit. But just to reiterate that we're happy to work with you, Mr. Chairman, to help us and to support us so that these refineries will work for our country and so that it can provide the necessary energy security that even the law has anticipated. We'll hide nothing from you. We have every data and information that you require, but more than anything else, we are very confident that these refineries will start working for our country and for the benefit of all. Thank you very much, Chairman.
The intention is very, very important. Taking serious cognizance of making sure that we have a safe environment, and then our oil production can increase significantly. And at the same time, make sure that our refineries are working. These are the two most important commitments that we want to give to Nigerians. Thank you for coming. And we have also gotten a very fair understanding on when to go for oversight function of the refineries. And I believe everything is on track, positively on track.
But the former chairman mentioned there were discrepancies and all of that, and you deny that?
Yes, from the information that was sent to us, every question that was asked NNPC was furnished. So you cannot start by alleging discrepancies, and that's the big problem we're having in the country. You need to have an oversight function. You need to have information on the response from information requested before alleging inconsistency and discrepancies.
About what he's talking about.
Well, from information of document given to me and the response I have gotten, I presented to the senators or the document they sent to me. So we are going to share it among us, and then everything is on track.
What are you looking out for?
We want to make sure that the refineries are working, and we have gotten firm promises from NNPC on when they will commence operation. So the next step is to visit the refineries and then assess the progress.
Before we can talk further.
First thing is about refinery working. Then there's a lot of things that has to do with refinery, feeding of crude oil to refineries, and then operation. So there's a lot of things. We'll go for oversight and we'll come back and then give you information.
First of all, we're happy to be here. This Senate created our company, the NNPC Limited. It's a creation of this Senate. We are serving this country with honor and with dignity, and we'll make sure that the promises that we made about the rehabilitation of this refinery will take place. And just to respond directly to the question you asked, we did mechanical completion of Port Harcourt. That is what we said in December. Once you do mechanical completion, this is a machine. We have crude oil already stocked in the refinery. We are doing regulatory compliance tests that must happen in every refinery before you start it. And I assure you that this refinery will start in the next 2 weeks to produce product. Completion mechanical means that you are done with your rehabilitation work. Now you have to test to see if this completion is work. And of course, for Wari, we have also completed the mechanical works on it. It's also undergoing the regulatory compliance processes that we are doing with our regulator, and this will also be completed. It will also be ready. Kaduna will be ready by December. We have not reached that stage with Kaduna, but we believe that Kaduna will also be, and it's our promise that Kaduna will also be delivered by December. Lastly, the distinguished senator have asked, where are you going to get the crude from? All the 2 lines supplying crude to both Wari and Kaduna and Port Harcourt refinery are active. We have actually delivered over 450,000 barrels of oil into Port Harcourt refinery. We are confident of the integrity of it. Yes, there may be security issues, but also government is responding to protecting this asset. Otherwise, well, yes, that's a mechanical completion in this match. That's what the point I'm making. Thank you, boss.